With a few bananas around her waist and nothing much left to the imagination, the American-born French-renowned actress Josephine Baker would dance and sing her way into international stardom. Born on the 3rd of June 1906 in St. Louis, Missouri, Frida Josephine McDonald had no idea her rags-to-riches story would be talked about to this day. Her homeless days of living on the streets, scavenging for food and dancing for change would soon take a turn for the good. Her street dancing caught the eye of a St. Louis show recruiter. During this time, Josephine took the name Baker when married to her second husband at the age of 15, which would also be short-lived. 1 year later, she was headed to New York, landing on Broadway at the Plantation Club in a chorus titled Shuffle Along that was written by and about African Americans. This was to be her springboard to the European fame. French casting agents witnessed her performance at the Plantation Club, and soon thereafter she had 2 numbers in an all-black musical revue in Paris. In the first number, she would dance a wild version of the Charleston, and then close the show with a final erotic number dancing practically nude. While France was now her home, even to the point of renouncing her American citizenship in 1937, Josephine followed and supported the civil rights movement in America. She would travel to the States frequently, fighting racism, and would refuse to perform in segregated clubs. This began the movement of integrated shows in Las Vegas that would soon spread across the U.S. In 1963, Baker gave a speech during the March on Washington standing next to Martin Luther King. She wore her Free French uniform with her Legion of Honor medal, which was presented for her involvement as a spy for the French resistance against the Nazis during World War II. Josephine spent the remainder of her life supporting civil rights in America, performing on stage, and even struggling financially. In a desperate move to generate some income, on April the 8th, 1975, she performed her last show in Paris, Josephine al Babino, funded by Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, Prince Rainier, and Princess Grace of Monaco, only to die of a stroke 4 days later. Josephine Ella Baker was the only American-born woman to receive full military honors at her funeral.